Hello everyone, welcome to Dodgeball Toronto's Kickoff Tournament in 2025. Terry Thrasher's back here with you. This is my first match of the day, at least officially. We're watching Fury taking on Riptide. This is a playoff match. It is the 8 seed versus the 9 seed. In the upper bracket, Riptide coming out as the 8th seed here. Fury, who we often know as a contender for a provincial and national championship caliber team, a little bit lower. I'm going to have to look up what happened to them too. Riptide has also had some super strong finishes on all sorts of stages. You see Fury in the red, looking watchful. Will Andrusik, formerly of the national team. He's done a lot of great work for Team Canada in the last few years. And otherwise, Fury has some new members. We see Ethan Somerville out there in the middle. He's one of the number 7s. Kevin Wu on the right side. And meanwhile, on Riptide, Dalton McKenzie, always a fixture out there. He's in the left corner. That time the throw coming in from the middle, though. And Fury doing that little cross-up. The shot's going in a bit of an X path across the court. I always like seeing that. When you're at a level where everybody trusts their throws, it is one of the great ways to disguise what you've got going on. Fury takes one just toward McKenzie. Things have slowed down here a little bit. There's a try by Speakman, a return shot onto Kevin Wu. McKenzie in dangerous territory. That ball, okay, Kevin Wu checking with the referees. There was a catch. I think that ball popping off Kevin's foot, landing into some welcoming arms of a teammate. Well-timed try by McKenzie, but that shot coming in hard and taking him out. He does get Speakman, but Fury looking to close out this first point, and they do. Good, strong finish from them. They're taking the 1-0 lead. And these matches, of course, 12.5 minutes per half. That first point just taking us about 2.5 minutes. So this will be the last men's playoff match for quite a while. We will have women's action coming up after this. As we see the shot toward Devin Simmons. Tied to the line. Okay, there's a proactive try. Andrusic's shot. Giving Riptide a chance to regroup here. Now Eric Alain, the actual number 7. He is the target in the middle. He is taken out. So Riptide able to push their advantage a little bit when they have those 5 balls. Always a dangerous spot when you're the defensive team. Okay, but now they're going to have to throw. They've got the player edge. And this is one of those situations where I admit I like to see a team with 5 balls throw in a way that means the other team will have to throw next. Because then they did get to try again, but they only were able to throw one. McKenzie now coming up hard to the line, trying to control that space. Ooh, coming real close to that center line. Good fakes from him, and it covers a take by Borghese. Somerville able to get that blocked. Riptide 5 strong at the line. They attack, they get one. Sending Somerville off. And get a friendly rollback. Dalton McKenzie just watches as that ball is rolled back into play. So each Fury member having 1 ball. McKenzie's shot skips in off the mark. Fury, a team well known for good controlled play. Ooh, Speakman caught a little bit off guard, just off balance, well-timed counter. Dalton McKenzie's shot whittling down this Fury squad a little further. Good pressure still from the Fury corners, and they're going to need some of that. They come in, they attack, and Wu taken out, and Andrusik as well. So Riptide tying things up with a good, clean point there. I think they still had 5 on the court, so certainly not a pushover of a squad. And one of the things that I love about Riptide is they really embrace different strong color themes on those jerseys. I haven't seen that kind of peach-colored one before, but I like that take on their color palette. Ooh, off the rush. Borghese able to elude that shot. Fury rearranging on the back line. Berkeley. Okay, yeah. The refs are calling Danny Borghese out there. I think Fury had thought they got him too based on their reaction as they were backpedaling. But that's one of those plays where when you're scrambling back off the rush, you do just about anything you can to protect yourself, and it can be hard to track what's happening. Ooh, there's a good clean shot taking out Derry. Fury has a lot of those strong individual throws. They're willing to send them in alone, but good blocking as well on the Riptide side. Good fakes from them, and there's some staggered timing. They do get Kevin Wu out off onto the sideline, so sometimes you can make that timing work for you if you maybe cause players to reset their balance. There's a drop curve try by Speakman. Ooh, coming long range. You know, all these players willing to take those shots from the back line, very confident in their throws. Nguyen's doing a good job drawing in an extra ball, one of the things he would probably consider one of the strengths of his game. Staying alive while drawing in those shots from the other team. McKenzie doing well again. He's got some great defensive skills getting under the ball. Good counters coming in. There's a counter to the counter, and there is a bailout. Speakman, that ball popped up off of him, but again, Fury ready for the team catch. And Riptide does lose another. And now it's just the one as McKenzie, who is a veteran, of course. He's been doing this dodgeball thing for quite a long time at a very high level. Oh, there's a great shot. This time he does get Speakman, but he is traded out. And so Fury, again, looking assertive as they take their second point of the match. We got about 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Fury, of course, primarily out of Ottawa, though they have been mixing in some players from other locations for a while. Speakman, I believe, from London. Bryce Potvin's over there on the side. We haven't seen him in action yet. He's from Sarnia. And there's a good shot off the rush. Alain, one of those Ottawa players, trying to take out the PEI boys. I think everybody's still PEI on this squad. They have a small but very tight community out there, and they've been both on the men's and women's side very strong performers for several years on the national scene. And McKenzie taken out, good shots, and Cody McGee, one of the new members of Fury, at least new to me, scooches his way off the court. There's a helpful hand from a teammate to get up. Speakman taken out again. Riptide's really found good shots on him. And the ball coming back in play toward Riptide. See the good counters. That one popping up. Oh, that ball popping up a little too far back for Alain, but he secures that one straight ahead. Simmons probably wishes he'd aimed that a little differently. Alain providing a little bit of cover now for his teammates on the retreat. Riptide finally gets that ball in properly. The call coming in from Derry. Okay, it's a corner to center shot. Nguyen's with a few fakes and a take toward the opposite corner. Still a 2-1 advantage for Fury. 3 minutes to go in the first half of this playoff match. And as things have settled down a bit, 4-on-3. Still anybody's point. Very important one for the tone of the match. That is a great shot. Alain not able to tuck that hand back behind him in time. Riptide hoping to close out the point and tie things up again. They get 2 balls onto Wu, leaving Nguyen's out there alone. He's only dealing with 1 on the opposite side now. Okay, he gets Derry on a graze. Putting his hand up, calling himself off. Now Nguyen's going to have to deal with balls in each corner. Of course, the pressure coming. We see the rushes. Good block on his part. He draws in another, but he does get grazed. And Nguyen's heads off. Riptide squares the score at 2. Just saw Nguyen's had to play. I mean, you have to come up a little bit to try and take the shots to actually get your opponents out. But Riptide, of course, doing a great job with that pressure game out of the corners, doing exactly what you should do. Put a lot of pressure on that solo thrower. You got 2 angles to come from. Ooh, that ball popping up perfectly. And Alain's going to have to head out. Riptide getting a team catch of their own. That's often you want to stagger how people are laid out. Oh, that one just rolls in down the body of Will Andrusik. Dropped his held ball in order to make that catch. Great play on his part. And a good solo shot from him. Derry gives a bit of a whoo as he was tagged by that one. Shot toward McGee, who's now got to head back. He's very comfortable scampering back on his backside. That long-range try, Somerville hit, but yeah, Mackenzie saying maybe that was a bounce, but maybe Somerville hit the sideline. Thought I saw Dalton saying that was a hit, but maybe the refs overruled him there. Sorry, Dalton saying that was a bounce, and maybe the refs overruled him. Sorry about the correction. Riptide, though, they still have 4. It's Dalton again. That ball coming in, and some cover. Fury loses 2. Riptide loses 1. We're back to 3-on-3. And these solo throws doing some good work here. In the middle for Fury now, we do see Zachary Thomas. Again, I believe a new member on this squad. Second throw comes in. Speakman manages to keep his body in bounds, but I think, yeah, he was grazed on the way out. So the whistle goes. We are moving into the no blocking period. 2-on-2, the go-ahead point up for grabs. And we start things off. Fury comes to the line, although the count is on Fury. Okay, just clean throws. Will Andrusik just closes that out by himself. So Fury, go-ahead point. There's still a whole half to go, though, and it's been really close between these two sides. We have seen a couple of those team catches being the difference in several situations that led to points for either team. Obviously very important to try and spot those opportunities and staying in position where they're a possibility. One of those things you can do if you don't have a ball in hand is just try to find a spot on the court where if there is a pop-up or a deflection off a teammate, you can get control of that ball, maybe in the form of a catch. And the team's talking things over a little bit. See Matt Lawrence, former head of Dodgeball PI, talking things over with his team. He is officially the coach for the squad. Over on the Fury side, I know Lynn Kirkpatrick is listed as the coach, but I wouldn't be surprised if she has something else going on. And a lot of these squads are full of veteran players too. I mean, coaches still have their place and can bring a lot of value, but of course, the more veteran a squad is, potentially the better they are at navigating, whatever their game plan is, whatever they want to talk about together, handling it themselves. Lawrence, some last second reassurance for the teammates along the back line. And we're going to get things going again. The rush. Fury there a little bit more quickly, and they at least have the option of playing things more aggressively, but they don't do it. They're going to take their first shot here. Ooh, good hard one again on Derry. It's a nice ball from Wu. Now coming to the line, you see great return from Riptide, taking out both players on the right side. McKenzie again with good pressure. So McKenzie still holding the line, just providing a little bit of space for his teammates to come on up. And when they do, we see Borghese taking that shot into the middle, but to no avail. Fury doing a great job of selling their fakes, although Simmons able to get up and over some of those balls and staying on the court. Hey, again, some good X throws from this Riptide side. And I'm just noticing how golden the shoes are. Solo shot toward Thomas missing, a return shot also missing, so Riptide still holding strong with 5 at the moment. Borghese helping to make the call in the middle without a ball. It's McKenzie's shot taking out Thomas. Somerville trying an unorthodox delivery there to try and mix up his opponents, but no luck there. Great shot taking out Wu. Riptide making those solo throws count. We've seen that they've definitely got it in them as well. And obviously a whistle while we send one ball back and return the balls to where they should be. Somerville provides a bit of cover. Speakman sending it. Somerville sometimes does that like lean over sidearm throw. And a good sidearm can mess up players who are mostly used to those overhand fastballs. Ooh, they get 3 onto Camden Speakman. Somerville's a great catcher as well. I'd expect him to look for an opportunity on one of those. Riptide, of course, veteran enough that they're not going to give him anything easy. Somerville with that one just popping up. That's going to be a challenge for him, but he did make a catch. So I was looking at the pop-up. I don't know if the catch was good on Somerville's side. If it was before Riptide was able to secure the other ball. If that's what they're talking about, if it was just a timing thing. The Riptide pop-up, I think, was a bit later. I'm going to see on the replay here. Yeah, so Somerville did get rid of his second ball and did definitely secure a catch. So, but I think they were just talking about the timing. And because I can look everywhere at once, I can't say that I'm 100% positive. But either way, that does mean it's a 3-3 match now as Riptide bringing it back. Nobody's allowed to pull ahead in this one. Borghese taking a very active role even when he's on the back line without a ball for this team. Calling plays, helping make sure everybody knows what they're doing. Communication becomes one of those really important skills at this level, so love to see it. Oh, great catch by Speakman as he's falling back. That one kind of tucked in to his arm as he fell. Excellent grab. Fury again, they do a great job disguising their throws. Multiple fakes, including sometimes from the eventual throwers. And there's a good solo try by Riptide. They've got the extra players, so they a little bit judicious with their use of the balls. Sorry, they don't have the extra player right now. They definitely don't anymore. Riptide with 4. They try a long one in on McGee. He skips that one short, so once again, the go-ahead point is up for grabs one more time. Fury has been taking them so far, but we'll have to see if they're able to actually take this. Another nice clean catch. Andrusic getting that one and ejecting Simmons, and another hit. Riptide down to 2. Darian Borghese out there. Somerville with that sort of a hybrid sidearm underhand delivery. He is, of course, a very experienced cloth player, having competed for Canada on the national stage on the cloth team. Good shot by Borghese, hitting the foot of Andrusic, but he is taken out, so Derry's going to have to do it. Okay, good shot from him, taking out Wu. Derry with enough balls to come up with a play, but Fury doing the counter. Okay. Somerville's first shot did get him. Speakman let it go to make sure, but throwing up the apology hands afterwards. There's a glimpse again of the grab Speakman made. Fantastic catch. And there's one of Andrusic as well. Borghese taken out. And we'll see some of those plays that let Fury get the go-ahead point once again. They're up only by 1. It's 4-3. Fury getting to that ball really quickly, but Alan doesn't decide to take it. I mean, even if you don't take it, it definitely suppresses high-quality chances by the Riptide side, so. Riptide getting some good ones onto Will Andrusic, making sure he can't catch that. Riptide sees that one pop up. Oh, one-handed snag off the body. What a grab. I don't even know if I'd be willing to go for that. That's so risky, but works out really well for the Riptide side this time as they hope to tie things up again. We got a green ball from another dimension on the court. Play resumes with Fury up to the line. Derry coming out high, trying to force a trade, and he does. That's some good, economical, sensible play from the Riptide player. Long try by McGee. Simmons with a good block as he steps back. McGee dodges that. I like that we see on Riptide side, we have a Tyler Cody jersey representing. Not Tyler Cody himself. Oh, great shot taken out McGee. He did the statue pose as he was hit to make sure it was clear where he was at when that ball found him. Good shot at Len, not able to get his blocker up in front of that one, so Kevin Wu's gonna have to do this alone. Riptide, though, they have 5. They're looking for that go-ahead point again with about 4 minutes remaining. Wu tries a shot from only about halfway up, doesn't want to give them an easy counter. Kevin Wu, great blocking from him. Good quick release on that ball, but he's able to take out Dalton McKenzie. Good hit again, this time on Simmons. We hear the Wu chant coming out from his teammates. Kevin Wu taking his time. He's got all the space he needs right now. Wu, who was invited to the national program last year for the first time. He's a veteran player out of Ottawa, great all-arounder. He's been able to get a couple of eliminations, but Riptide, they still have 3. They know what they're doing. Good curve shot from Kevin Wu. trying to find the mark on the opposite corner. And they're just looking to see, yeah, I think that one got in on the ankles before the bounce, so great shot. Kevin Wu, you see him just checking with the ref. When in doubt, take a look, but I think the replay helps to show that that looked like a hit to me. And, great job from our production staff this time around with the extra angles and replays. Not always a luxury we have, so we love to see it and hope the viewers appreciate it too. Tied off the rush. They did lose Borghese. Fury hoping to establish or re-establish the pattern of taking the go-ahead points. That's a good shot, taking out one more from Riptide. I see Fury being pretty fluid about their movements on the court. Somerville has typically been in that far corner, but on the right side, McGee taking that over. I like seeing when teams have some varied approaches. They're able to mix up the positioning. Ooh, there's a graze as Simmons calls himself out. That is one of the things I do love about this Riptide team. I feel like there's never any doubt about the calls. They're very honest in any time I've ever seen them play. Doesn't feel good in these scenarios though, these really close matches where you know you got grazed, having to call yourself out. But Rena hits a hit. Fury going to try and make sure with that one. They do. Dalton McKenzie is going to be out alone, facing all six. Will Andrusic just telling his teammates to calm down. Somerville, a high energy player, but he's just drawing it out. He does take a hit, but he brings McKenzie up far enough for Nunes to get a good accurate throw onto him. And so the go-ahead point, as the prophecy dictates, ends up going to Fury. There's seeing some of those hits that Fury was able to cash in on. And now we cut back to the rush. Derry just clipped right away. Fury making great use of getting to that rush a little bit quicker than Riptide. They're able to often turn it into an advantage in terms of players, so great job by them. We've got about 30 seconds to go. And so, of course, if Riptide can tie this up, we will play to some sort of conclusion, because we're in the playoffs now. Long shot from Alain. Okay, it does get Simmons out. Devin Simmons, the captain of this squad, heads on out. Fury hoping to close them out now. Okay, that was a hit too. That shot a little bit, almost looked wild, but... And there's one out for Riptide just before the whistle goes. They do have a player edge for now. And so, of course, if they're able to close this out, they will take the match 6-4. Riptide not out of it yet, though. It's going to get a little bit harder. They still have two players. No blocking, and it's always interesting to see how players approach this. Okay, great shot. Speakman finding McKenzie long range. So Fury hoping to close it out. They do. Borghese goes out. Fury goes on. A 6-4 win. The 9 seed overcoming the 8 seed here. But again, both of these teams so strong, so experienced, that it's weird to think 7 teams finished ahead of them in the standings. There's the shot taking out Derry. McKenzie trying to back up safely. I think that was from a point ago. Again, great work from them. We see the end of this match and the end of the men's division for the next little while. So we do have women's matches coming up. We're going to see Caffeine & Co. out of mostly Quebec, against Mala out of mostly the Toronto area. So we hope you will be with us for that. We'll catch you back for the next match here at the Dodgeball Toronto Kickoff 2025.